Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Way of the Hunter, Matariki Park, where we're into more of our free hunt and just try to practice and get a little better at the game stage. We got the story cleared last weekend. That was kind of a meh story all in all. It's certainly not been the worst story that we've seen out there, but it also wasn't exactly like one that was a lot of highlights in it either. So, with that all out of the way, we did do, or tried to do, tried to do a little bit of bow hunting, still learning a little bit more about the ropes of it. We'll leave you alone, you're just a young male. Trying to get a little bit better and improved with it here and there. The biggest thing I think I'm realizing is I am overshooting because I'm afraid of shooting too low and our shots go below the animal. When, truth be told, that's probably something I should actually be trying to have happen more often. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, we got a number of things around us, so hunting opportunities are pretty rich right now. There's so much going on, I'm not actually sure where I should focus, but maybe we'll start with a Sika deer. So I think I heard it over this way, and I just want to do a double check. I'm pretty sure the bow we're using does go up to tier 6. No, it's only 2 to 5, so that's... I think we'll actually start with going back towards our vehicle there in order to swap that out for 2 to 6 tier. Just so that way anything I go for... truth be told, the 2 to 5 should actually still work on tier 6 animals, but I just want to be certain. So again, I'm trying to practice and improve, so I should make sure I'm hitting all the things correctly. Ooh. Whitetail going out that way. Truth be told, I haven't actually gone exploring up into this corner here. So I could try hopping into the vehicle and actually driving around a little bit more to see. I'm just trying to debate on what I should do for, my... things of focus. I'm trying to remember here. I can't remember if I actually tracked and took down the one that I had wounded here, or it got away on me. That's one of the issues about if I have left anything for, an episode to go. I feel like this was for that one red deer. And then I thought I did take it down. I think that is the case of how that works. You know what? I'm going to ignore that. Before I get too sidetracked, let me just get back to the vehicle, swap out the bow proper, and then see what we'll do. I still do have a number of side objectives to tackle, like getting the 2 wild boars in this region. I think I got the... Actually, or maybe I still need to go for the Himalayan tar of a certain size. Yeah, I need to go for that one. I've got harvest a fallow deer from certain distance out, harvest a Sika with a fatal shot to the heart, and a sandbar deer in Priamo Rise, which I think is way down to the... Oh, it's not way south, sorry. It's just the region south of this one. No, actually, you know what? Hang on, I'm going to stop over there a moment, because it looks like... Okay. Again, I'm getting sidetracked. We're going to stop the vehicle, switch the thing out, stop at that, because that looks like a little something there for whatever reason. And then maybe we'll come back and try to see what species we want to go for. I do have a hog collar, so I could try bringing one of these in, although with it just being a couple of females, I'm tempted to just leave them be. I don't super need to save up any funds, so we don't really have to worry about that. It really is just trying to get better practice in with stuff. Okay, but you... I'm not really sure the difference between these two other than coloration, so I'm just going to go for that one. And we will keep the 3-pin for now. I think that has been screwing me up a little bit here or there, but I'd rather stick with it just to try to improve with it. No real sense trying to practice with something I'm already kind of okay with, and then compared to what I don't have any goals, or I'm not very confident with using. Oh, I think it's one of those little stamp machines. Yeah. Okay, so we got another little stamp there. Yeah, new collectible discovered. Okay, I mean, it says there... Should I try one just for the practice and the sake of it? It's like... boars are something I could use the practice on, trying to get the placement right. I gotta remember, I think I also have a lot more time when it comes to lining up the shots with the bow and arrow than I realized too. It's like with the red deer at the end of the last episode, I probably could have taken a little more time and lowered my shot down to get better hits. I am fairly sure we don't have anything for cleanup. I may be mistaken with, again, that blood track left behind there. But the only thing I can think of that I had taken around that area was the one red deer. Yes, they're still a little ways out. Yeah, see, they are alerted to me. I just don't know if they will, like, run off or they just, like, take it easy there. It's like, I know she's about 60 out. I'm just going to wait and see what they do. I'm hoping maybe they'll kind of calm down so I'm not pressuring them any further than this. And I'll get a better broadside chance to try for one. Yeah, like, she's calm. Okay. I mean, I do wish you didn't go in front of the other one there, but... like... I'm going to try to just go a bit slow here. Like, oh, I'm probably going to regret it, but I want to try with it. Okay, so that did look like it connected, and it was a hit. Okay, no, that's not that far out. So let's see how that did. I'm actually kind of surprised that... Yeah, going slow and taking my time is really the key to it. I don't know how fair of a shot that was. Although... Okay, no, still going. Oh, actually, that might be her right there. Okay, I think she might... yeah, I think she might have bled out from that, or is bleeding out. Yeah, she is down. Okay, not a bad start for trying with the bow for the weekend. So I'm guessing that means I probably hit her in the lung. Yeah, slower and further... It expires slower and might be further away, but it is at least still a proper fatal shot. That's the big thing I gotta remember with the bow, is just take a little bit of breathing room and get everything correct before rushing it. Haste makes waste. I've probably said that time before, but I have tried to better practice what I preach. And even though it's not a trophy pig or anything like that, it's still at least nice to know it was one shot, one kill with it. Yeah, so... they do say wild boar are around here. I wonder if I should go on foot and just try and investigate a little bit more around here. Yeah, let's see where this shot did hit on her. Actually, wasn't too bad at all, was it? Into the first lung. Even got through to pierce the second. And I think even went through the second there. I don't think it was quite able to hit the heart. Yeah, it seems like it was just a little shy of it there. But that wasn't a bad placement for it. We'll sell her off. And you know what? Maybe we will go on foot up here and see. I keep hitting the same areas over and over again on the map, and I've got to definitely switch it up in time. I want to see if maybe I can come across the wild boars, because for all the time I have spent in this region, I think we've only seen like one group of wild boar up here. They've got to have somewhere more specifically they hang out that I just haven't really stumbled across yet, or the time of day has been wrong for coming up here a lot. Okay, so we got red deer tracks. Going from the map. The footpath does go up a bit further. Feral pig, feral pig. So there are also a variety of deer species up here as well, so if we keep our ears open, we should hopefully hear some calls from something else so I can try more practice with our bow. Oh, you know what? Let me... Yeah, I don't need that back there. Oh. I think this is either hog feeding area or rabbit burrows. I think it's going to be hogs, though. Oh, feral pigs. So, yeah, in a way. Now, we've got a good rifle, so if there is anything super good looking trophy-wise and I don't want to try risk losing it, we could always go for this. And this is also our cleanup weapon, too. But we'll keep practicing with the bow and see what else we can get for the weekend. If I can get better with the placement, then we'll probably start trying to do more spotting and stalking and try and get in close to things. Oh, it's just like a little point of interest, like the map, or why the little sign? Oh. Kiri Kiri Dunes. Okay, I guess it is just like a little landmark to check out. And that is actually the end of the footpath here. So everything else is more off the main trail. You know what? We did stop off the campsite that is over to the east this way, so we're going to follow the path to it and see if we can hear any other opportunities to go for. White-tailed deer. Yeah, this area seems to be pretty common for whitetails to be around. I haven't really seen any good scoring ones. They've all just been like the 1-stars. I think we'll try getting up to the tops of some of these hills and get a little bit of a view for what's going on around us. Yeah, that's just more of the resting area. I still have never seen that 4-star red deer again. I don't know if just because of the time it took until we would have seen it again, it like despawned or phased out. Ooh. Okay, I'm hearing a crack up there of something. Oh, I think I can kind of see it. Cicada. Seems like that species really likes just like these dense areas to hide in. I'm not going to push in for like closing the distance because of where they are, but I figured if I could, maybe I would just see if I could find a decent looking one and try with the rifle. Because last time we went after them, it took us a while before we were able to get a... It was also, I think, by chance we were able to really get one. Oh. We do have a red deer down there. Although it sounds like they are way off down there. See, it says they're 240 out that way, so they must be down... I'm guessing the hill rolls down and there's a deeper gully behind the one ridge there that we saw the Sika on. But since we are free hunting, we don't have to worry about anything like time we take or story mission, etc. And we'll do a little bit of investigating. I think it won't be a bad idea to investigate here. If we are hearing a couple of calls, who knows, we might actually be able to see that 4-star in this group up here. Yeah, so that one is just down there. We got the Sika deer making noise right there. No, and we got a herd of something over there. I'm not sure it's just because of the angle and the lighting, but that one looks really bright white. Wonder if that's like a special colored coat. Okay, yeah, so that's just a 1-star male calling there. At least we could see that. Oh, I was talking about him, and we found him again. Now, as much as I would love to get him with... Oh yeah, see, he's tucked in there with a full group. Oh, see, do I just go for the shot in order to take him? Oh. I do not think I do. Because, yeah, they already got alerted to me as I was crouched and moving about. That is one of the things that does feel like the animals... I know I am playing on a harder difficulty for them, but sometimes it can feel really absurd for, like, how they, pick you up and detect you. I can figure out what they're doing, like, what direction they're going. Maybe this will be like the, sick guy was trying to go for, and if I just wait them out in one spot, I can get them all to come to me. Or they'll just, by coincidence, be walking by my position. So it looks like you two are going off to the right there. Nobody's gotten scared and run off. I wish I had better cover around here to work from. See, now I'm not seeing him at all. Okay, but no, that's a Sika. Those are no, those are Sika. So, okay, my guess is the Sika are going that way, and that probably means the red deer are going over this way to the left. But yeah, I've lost sighting of where the big one we would want went to. Okay, it says there's... Actually, they might not have gone as far as I thought. Okay, I'm going to try crawling to the bushes right there. I think I should be moving slow and low enough that they won't be disturbed by my movements. Then I think I'll try calling with the high fitness call for them. Hey, you're all calm. See, I don't have any visuals in there to know how they're doing. Well, it says we're within the 150 mark, so maybe I'll not push too much. As if he's a 4-star, I have to imagine it can only be a high fitness animal. I think that is how the scoring system goes, so we'll see if maybe I can bring him out and possibly even try to get him with the compound bow. Okay, that's just feral pigs, so we're not going to worry about the sounds from behind us. Just try to keep an ear out, and if they start growing louder, we know we're going to have more pressure and something possibly giving us away. Just give this a little bit more time, and then make another call. Yeah, see, I think the red deer are actually just like... Oh. That is him. It is working. Okay, so now we just have to be cautious with this and not blow it. And one of the things I need to remember, too, that I should have learned much earlier from any hunting game, is when I'm trying to shoot forward on against an animal, I shouldn't be trying to go for the heart. I should be trying to basically think of, like, going bore down a lung. Aim either to the left lung or the right lung, but don't try to go down the middle, because you could miss both, or your shot just kind of finds its way into neck muscle. Is he really that close? Like, it's saying that I think yeah, so that tree there is about 60 out. I don't know if he's, like, getting towards the end of the leash away from the group, so I won't be able to pull him all the way to me. But I'll keep watching and seeing. He is getting into bow range. I want him to come out a little further, just so that way he's not obstructed by any of the foliage. And then I think I will take my shot. Yeah, that's it. Come on out. No, you can see the antlers slowly breaking their way through the... You are going to be great if I can get you. Okay, that was definitely a hit. I don't know how good, but I think the blood trail is pretty good. He might... I'm hoping it was a lung shot. Yeah, he's showing visible signs of being wounded, so he's looking good. The reason I think it's pretty good is because that looks like a pretty large area left behind. So let's see if have I learned it all, or am I just deluding myself? We'll find out. But yeah, as long as you do not put extra pressure of, like, they're alerted and looking at you like you step forward to the animals, it seems like they do give you a fair amount of time to be able to, like, do what you're going to. And I think that is lung shot. That's a lot of blood. It is. I didn't think I'd be getting a heart shot with going front on, but that's a good sign that I am learning and improving. So we've just got to follow this along, and we should find our... Actually, probably our second best bow harvest, because back on Tickmoon Plains, I think we had a 5-star water buffalo we took down with the bow. I do think it was kind of placed there for the story, because the circumstances did feel a little too well lined up with what we were going after. But it was still a 5-star animal we got with the bow. Well, and we got a whitetail making some noise. The interesting thing is that wasn't scared off from what we've done. But yeah, I'm not going to be too worried about trying to land heart shots with the bow. I think if I can get more steady with getting the lung shots and placing, and getting, like, the efficient one-shot, one-kills, then I'll work at improving that. I think for right now, it's not a bad idea to just be focusing on trying to get more efficient and more proficiency with the bow. No, and we even have more things calling out up ahead. Okay, let me... Okay, ooh. Okay, it's just a 1-star red deer making noise. Just with all the sounds we have and starting to hear... Here, I'd be a little cautious on our approach. Oh, just a 1... Ooh, actually... That fallow might not be a bad idea to go for. You know what? I might actually try going for that fallow out there. Because I do have to get one from over 200 meters out. So that should definitely have been a lung shot. And let me just go into objectives, because I think it was a single fatal shot. So yeah, I'll put that up there. Everything's going to be going nuts here, so I might as well not worry about going slow. Because our red deer is probably down just beyond this hill here. That's a fair bit of distance for it to have still gotten away from us. But a lung shot will still be guaranteed fatal hit on it. We just gotta figure out where it got off to. Okay, so I kept going into there a bit more. Yeah, we'll just snag this. But yeah, that fallow, I'm pretty sure this was a tier 6 rifle, so that should have been a fatal shot, taking it down. The placement looks good. I was probably aiming a little high, but because of the distance out, I think there might have been a little more drop, so I think the shot should still be good. Oh, there you are. Dropped inside some of the bushes here to make it harder to find. But there is our beaut. Okay, I still actually shot too high on him, so I do really, really need to be better with going lower. I think I just got lucky that enough of the arrow connected and kept penetrating for that. So I'm still aiming a bit too high when it comes to the compound bow. Okay. But yeah, 5-star and 4-star, you're taxidermy for sure. And now, we'll see about this fallow just to get a little bit of the objectives done today, too. I'm not sure how long I'll have this run of Way of the Hunter DLC go on for. With just having completed the story, maybe I'll try to aim for like 20 episodes, so another month or so of videos with it. Because I don't actually know what else I would do for like another series beyond this one for like a hunting game. There are things like the Hunter Classic I could look at going back to. There's Call of the Wild, the Hunter I could go to. I'll have to see if anybody has any suggestions for what they'd like to see for like a hunting series. I don't know if I'd be going back to trying like to emulate other games like I did for the Cabela's one there. Oh really? Animals survived. Now that I am really surprised at. Because I'm fairly sure, isn't this supposed to be... Oh, it's only a tier 5. Why? Oh, I think I know why it's a tier 5, because... I should have been using tier 6. I still get stuck on that from time to time, and it does irk me a fair bit. So that I really should... I do miss how Call of the Wild the Hunter did its hunting system. Because it's a lot easier to be able to use one weapon for more of a variety of species than how Way of the Hunter is. That's where it feels a little more restrictive and can be annoying at time to time with it. I'm kind of thinking the animals are stuck around here, because it almost feels like they're stuck in a loop. I have no idea where this fallow deer would have ran off to. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I've actually even seen any wild ducks flying around. I haven't been looking on this map to do any bird hunting. Yeah, looks like the feral pigs and this red deer are kind of stuck running in circles in this little area. So my guess is there is a map boundary that's kind of messing them all up a little bit. But if I had used a tier 6 for that shot, it probably would have been fine. Yeah, I'm probably going to hear a bunch of stuff running around. There's a thing I wonder if I should lower the difficulty down or I should keep it as it is. Like, when it comes to rifle hunting, difficulty's not really too bad. It's once you want to try going for a more bow-focused hunter, you're trying to get in close for things. I think they're just some whitetails, yeah. Yeah, none of them were actually all that interesting either. As for that fallow, again, I have no idea what direction it might have gone off to. I am kicking myself a little bit for using a tier 5 rifle on it with the distance. Oh, and that's a lot of pigs. Maybe I'll go... I do still have to try to find the wild boar, so maybe I'll go after that. Yeah, more white-tailed deer. I think those are the most common need zones for this area. It's either pigs or deer. Although, you know what? I'm just going to see if I can maybe bring somebody in to try to get more practice on. Because again, with how my shots have been for the bow, I could use more practice. I just need to remember to start aiming lower. I do admit I think I got more lucky than I should have with that red deer because of how high the arrow was. But I'm also not going to stay lingering on it too much, considering it did get me it with the one shot. Just going to see if I can use this little tuft of grass here to help hide us and maybe call one of these whitetail bucks in. Now, it says they should be within range for the caller to be working, so we just have to be patient and see if we can bring someone in. Oh, that's a... Okay, that actually might be our fallow. Maybe we'll want to focus on him. I'm not sure how I want to do this, because I've got what could be the fallow, one whitetail buck ahead of us, and one possibly a little to the right there. Like, the wind shouldn't give us away, so we should be okay to sit here for a while, but I don't know if any of them are even being brought in is another problem. I thought maybe I could have heard footsteps, but nothing yet. Yeah, that's a fallow. Now, I'm thinking that's also the one we wounded, but I don't know. The shot might have been aimed too high for getting a lung. I heard him coming in, and I figured, you know what, I might as well try for him. But let me just see if I can see how that shot hit. I'm hoping with the other one that's already in him, it will be enough to put him down. But where? Oh, maybe back here. He was further out than I thought, so I'm guessing this is just going to be a body shot. Yeah. Yeah, shoot. I didn't think he was that far back when I saw him coming in. That's... It can be deceptive trying to get the right depth perception when it comes to the game. But one thing I'm not seeing here is like any follow-up to that one shot. Oh, well, there's wild boar if I need to if I want to try taking them. Alright, is it H? Yeah, H is for the light. Yeah, let me head back and check from this one here. I was trying to aim a little lower with my tendency, but the thing is, it is weird this shot has no other blood with it. Oh, never mind. That's because it was more forward of where I was. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about anything else other than try and clean this up. Although... Oh, okay, so apparently Oh, there it is. Yeah, trying to track in the dark is not really a smart thing to do. I'm hoping between those two shots that will be enough that he will drop from this. It's just that it's hard to... Jeez, he's close. I wasn't expecting, like, there to still be a deer in the area. Almost feels like maybe he bugged out in his... Okay, see, I don't even think that hit him. That's... Yeah, no, see, I'm not seeing any signs of tracks, and I didn't see him flinch at all, so my guess is that was a complete miss. Or not, and that was actually a hit. Ah, man. I'm wondering if maybe I should just try to let time pass, come back out here during the day? Yeah, I don't know... I've never really tried tracking that much at night, and with how I've been having some issues just trying to find the tracks in that there, I will fast travel to the campsite here. We'll bring out the new days, that way I have better visibility for trying to find the tracks, and see if we can clean these two up. I didn't actually think I hit the whitetail with that shot, because it didn't look like it had any reaction to it. Let's go till, we'll go 8:30 in the morning. There we go. Okay, so everything is out over this way. It says there is supposed to be a parking space here. Okay, maybe up there. I'm going to call the vehicle, switch out the rifle for a proper tier 6. I know it's going to affect things like the hunt rating if we do use it on some animals, but I'd rather get the better guarantee of the energy outcome than like how it went for the follow. Or fallow. So yeah, I don't want that. I think I've been going for, is the no, not the 7600. I think it's been the long range I've been going for. And yeah, we'll take the 21 times zoom. I think that's the best I've got right now for a zoom. 2 to 7, 18. Yeah, we'll go for that. I still don't know if I should go for the red dot or the pin. I'll keep with the pin for now. That is the one I want to, again, try to get the practice with. And we'll try to just see if I can find anything of what I have left wounded out there. If we do come across any fallow deer, it's probably the one that is wounded. Because, like, I have not seen that many up in these reaches. So if we do spot one, it's likely the wounded one, and we can put that down quickly with the rifle. The harder one to find is probably going to be that whitetail that we got that shot into. Because there have been so many whitetail in the area, unless I can see the arrow sticking out of them, I might just have to try to guess at any of them we see. Looks like we might have some distance, so I can try. Okay, let's search some rocks. And yeah, I'm just going to crouch and walk our way along. Try to make it so we're not seen as much as we're going about. I know some animals still seem to be able to pick us up very easily while we're doing this, but with us trying to clean things up, I don't know if I would have gotten lucky. Ooh. Oh no, there's just... I'm not sure what you are. I think you're a whitetail. Oh, and what is that? Okay, there's whitetail over there. Oh, you're a wild boar. Funnily enough, that could be a fallow, and that could be our whitetails. They're kind of close to where we did shoot each of them. That might actually be the case for the animals, because one thing Way of the Hunter has been weirdly good with is if you do wound an animal and you leave the area, when you come back, they are generally close to where, like, your previous encounters have happened. I can't say with certainty that those are our two animals we're after, but I'd rather take, like, the possibility of it being them than not at all. Yeah, we've got to get a ways closer. Yeah, that looks like a fallow, so I am pretty sure that those are our two. Now, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should try to get this one at 300 meters out. It's a long, long distance shot, but with a tier 6 rifle, we should be good to get it. And with him already wounded, it might not take much to put him down. And if I can get this one out from here, and that is indeed the fallow that I wound. Yeah, it's definitely a fallow. The antlers look quite a bit different. Maybe if I take the shot from here, that one's far enough away, it won't get spooked. No, it's not giving me the energy. Okay, so I do need to close the distance on it. We'll try to get to the 250 meter mark. That's another thing I need to... I think I'm so used to other hunting games where you don't have as much feedback systems in place to know that you kind of just more inclined to rush and try your shots. Way the Hunter is more unique where you actually do get, like, depending on what your difficulty is and what you have enabled. Well, maybe you're not the same one, because you're a 2-star, and I don't know if the other one we encountered was. I keep taking the wrong weapon out. See, it's not even giving me the... God, this is supposed to be a tier 6, though, isn't it? Yeah, it says tier 6. I'm surprised it's not giving me the energy mate for it. But at least it's staying in an area where I can keep good visibility at it. Okay, that's it down. I think I just realized why it might not have given me the energy rating. Because this is a tier 6 rifle. It's too strong for any of these distances it's going for. Okay, but yeah, that I'm pretty sure is our fallow. We'll go grab this deer, see if it is the one we did. And we'll just go along from this and see how we kind of figure it out. If these are both of the ones I have wounded, then at least we've cleaned this up, and we'll probably look at changing location to trying another area to hunt in. But yeah, I'm still... I don't know how I can try to keep a reminder to slow myself down. Like, I can understand with the whitetail I was more rushing it because we had him, like, hissing at us and that, but I probably should have tried just letting it go with having the fallow out and about there. Yeah, that's why I never got an energy rating for trying to take this guy. This rifle is well beyond the range for it, so that's why that had the impact of we wouldn't have the right energy no matter our distance. Unless it was like maybe 400 meters out. No, you were not the one we were after. Yeah, we lost a little bit of hunt rating, we'll just sell that. So there is still a whitetail out here that has been wounded. We'll try going up to find this fallow. Because I have to imagine with the other 2 shots, plus this rifle that is overpowered for it, it really should not be up and around all that much. Yeah, here's some... Okay, yeah, it's definitely going down from this. We just have to follow it to find it. But I still wish that this tracking system was a little more active. Because, like, again, I think Way of the Hunter has the best tracking system of the hunting games I have played. The only problem is, it just doesn't work as, like, you can have a specific animal set out and follow its tracks and that. It's only once you basically are following a wounded one do you have that ability. Now to analyze claim. Yeah, okay, so at least we've cleaned this one up. Although, I am surprised it got away with what we did here. Because, like, it did actually penetrate the back of both lungs and went through more of the gut. Okay, this one, yeah, I can see why this one did not work so well. That went... Actually, the height wasn't really bad. It was just because I didn't have the shot placed in the right spot. If I was a little more to the left, that would have been a decent one. And yeah, shot 3 just blew it out of them. I was kind of surprised I only have 1 loss off the hunt rating. Okay, but we still have a wounded whitetail out here somewhere. Trying to figure out which of the tracks are the last one from it, though, is going to be a little more complicated. Because those, I think, are from the fallow. No, we got something making noise up that way. Maybe I'll even just go low and see if we can get sighting on this. Maybe that could even be the whitetail we're after. But that blue mark there, I believe, is where we hit the whitetail last night. And truth be told... Oh, not that one, sorry. Maybe if we can pull this guy up over the hill, this will actually be the one that has the arrow in it. We'll try to keep going for a little longer just to clean everything up. But it's definitely been a mixed bag. The one animal that I really wanted with the compound bow we got, kind of got lucky for it too, but it turned out how it did. Now with trying to get the other ones, we're kind of running into some troubles. See, there's... Okay, so there's one somewhere over here that may or may not be coming in. And then we got you making a bunch of noise as well. Now, I think the whitetail... it's the fitness that always makes it hard to try to call them in, because you never really know where they fall in the spectrum. Like, I'm trying low fitness right now, but... Okay, so it sounds like it's just... Yeah, we just cannot quite have it over the edge yet to be able to see. And if it is the one with the arrow sticking out of it, we're just going to use the rifle to make it quick and easy to clean this up. Even if it is coming this way. I do wish... I know there's the target range on Nez Perce, but I don't think we actually have like an archery range anywhere in the game to practice with. That might be something that kind of would be nice to have. I was thinking on Tickmoon Plains, but the problem with that is you can also get the bow, or a compound bow, as non-DLC. Just like one that's included in the base game as well, so I don't really think it'd be fair to stick it behind a bit of a paywall in order to get access to practice with our archery range there. Maybe even if they just had like a little side mode where you can just load up a shooting gallery or shooting range and practice at that. I'm not hearing or seeing anything coming in here. Okay, I might actually end the episode here while we're trying to call this in. Like, I hear you making noise. Come up over the hill, you annoying bastard. Or maybe I'll have to... no, see, he's still even more on a slope there. And you're not budging either. Yeah, I might have to keep this going into next episode if none of them are going to budge for me. I'll just try inching along a little bit. Maybe I can just get a sighting of them. Okay, we'll try this last call and see. Yeah, I hear you. But again, I don't know if you... I'm actually trying to think... It says he's... The terrain is hard to read, so I guess what I'm seeing there is actually the top of another hill. There's one that goes down to where that is there. Yeah, I'm not seeing either of them, so you know what? We'll end the episode here for today. Tomorrow, we'll try to pick this up and clean up that whitetail, as well as probably change to another area just to get some other different animals hunted. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, you should in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.